dumb friends.
The Suicide Squad is an unexpected hit. Genuinely, this film makes a lot of choices that shouldn't work. But they do. And that's mostly thanks to James Gunn. Among other people, the actors, CGI artists, and everyone who works on the film, but James Gunn is definitely a big reason why this film works. He turned a big loss into a bigger opportunity. And all in all, he made one of my favorite films, The Suicide Squad. So, what am I talking about? Well, let's start from the beginning. Some of the odd choices this film makes, like even being connected to the previous Suicide Squad film, because let's face it, that film isn't amazing. Or how it decided to use unknown characters for the main cast, minus Polka Dot Man and Harley Quinn. But the oddest, most insane choice in this film is done in the first 20 minutes. That's right, I'm talking about the Beach Massacre. And real quick side note, if somehow James Gunn is watching this video, just wanted to say that me calling these choices odd and insane is in no way bad. This movie rocks, and the choices made here are incredible. It's just really odd that they were thought of and that Warner Brothers much less allowed this to happen. Really, this film is an amazing film, and if you haven't seen it for some reason, go ahead and watch it because I'm going to get into spoilers here. And well, this film is incredible, and just go watch it, please. Anyway, this is the Beach Massacre scene. And this scene rocks. I don't need to tell you that, but I'm going to anyway. We start off with our group of villains. The cast is full of returning and new characters, and this is done to make the audience feel safe. In most movies, unless it's the big climax or end, our main characters are safe, especially the returning cast. The only exception to this really being Deadpool 2, and those weren't returning characters, those were all new characters. I'm specifically talking about the X-Force scene in Deadpool 2 where everybody dies. And well, this film is really similar to that in that aspect. We open the film on Savant, his point of view, and we go from there meeting new and old characters. Savant is the main character of this film, at least so far. We opened on him, the exposition was explained through his eyes, and he's the one watching the chaos unfold. To set the mood, the film starts with tons of humor and big-name actors, again making the audience feel like we are safe. Nothing's gonna happen to these big-name actors and these characters that we know. So when they land on the beach, we're fully prepared for the team to rock on and continue to be a hilarious, goofy cast. Sure, the Weasel dies, but he has no dialogue besides a few screams, and he was less of a character, more of a joke. His death is just a gag. He drowns. It's not supposed to be taken seriously or as a warning. At this point, the audience still thinks everything will be fine. Then Blackguard stands up. The second Blackguard stands up, we immediately know something's wrong. Captain Boomerang and Rick Flag know it. The team is confused with Javelin pointing that out. And seconds later, pop. The chaos starts. The Suicide Squad starts attacking and chaos unfolds. Another side note, the cinematography in this film is just great. The way it's shot is phenomenal, and all around a great visual treat to watch. Like how it transitions from like Operation something to Operation Harley, that was great. This film is great. Anyways, continuing, the soldiers start attacking, and at this point the audience is confused. Weasel dying was one thing, but now two characters have died almost immediately. This isn't how superhero films work.
Wait a minute. How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
Apparently not.
As soon as Mongol jumps on the helicopter, the audience catches on. We understand what's going on. Captain Boomerang is obliterated. Javelin is shot down. Mongol burns alive. And Savant, the guy we've been following, turns out to be nothing more than a screaming coward, a far contrast from how he was portrayed before. Waller explodes him, and we learn why this team is called the Suicide Squad. Out of the 9 characters we came here with, only 3 survived. And in a big-name, wide-release superhero film, this is unheard of. The pure shock of not just killing the new characters, but also Captain Boomerang, a well-known and beloved villain. It shocks the audience. Then again, anyone who watched the trailer kind of knew lots of them would die, but still, the shock when you're first watching this film, the blood that is seen, it's something so jaw-dropping that it really makes the viewer scared about who will live and die in the film, or if anyone will live, besides Harley. She had her own film. She was pretty safe. I don't think anyone thought Harley Quinn was gonna die. But Captain Boomerang? Wow, they got balls. They call off Captain Boomerang. And throughout the rest of the film, the scariness and fear that the beach massacre brought on screen, it's felt throughout the film. First, Milton, who's nothing more than a background character, is killed off. But then Peacemaker's betrayal, killing Rick Flag, and then himself being killed, killing Polka Dot Man. The fact that the Rat Lady and the Shark Man survived is a miracle. And then, the end credits, Peacemaker and Weasel just say screw you and they come back from the dead, but for the sake of this video, their deaths still count. So that's why the beach massacre fight is one great scene. It sets the stage for the rest of the film and tells us that nobody, besides Harley, is safe. Anyone can die at any point, and the film follows through on this. I don't like that they kill off Captain Boomerang and Polka Dot Man, but it really showed that James Gunn and Warner Brothers are willing to take risks with Suicide Squad. That's the point of the team after all. If the villains die, nobody cares. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and bye!